Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. The time is 8:23 p.m. all day long, or at least until Chapter 5. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death. That seems logical. The scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected, all except for one thing. And for the life of me, second time I played this game, I have no idea what that one thing is, because the scene on the other end is exactly what we expected. We even saw the bullet hole in the last chapter. Oh, I get it. Could call him Superintendent. Pigeon Man is so informal. And that is an ice burn. Whatever that guy is. Possible the years have not been kind to Rob Lucci. Check out this pigeon. See? Spits out the key, drops it, and then sits on it again. He's like a reverse Yoshi. Weird as hell. And also notice nobody takes stairs normally in this game whatsoever. Check how that is. Subtle. As if we weren't creeped out by him enough already. We've got experience. Anyway, the only goal here is to get into Lynn's core like we did the last time. You can get into the briefcase like that, or you can follow it through the little book on the wall over there. The end result is the same. And there's the wisp we saw before the last time. But this time, yes, part 8 of the Let's Play, Chapter 4, we finally get to talk to another human being. Amazing, I know. Of course he's not used to it. He's never talked to a single actual dead person. Just a lamp and a dog. Of course she would think so. And now we know she has a dream job. Ah, semantics. That definitely looks like a Lynn. See, at least we had the good sense to pick up on the corpse on our first look over the crime scene. Lynn needed a bit of a kick in the pants, and there's that really unusual thing again. It's in red, so it must be important. Or unusual. Not a lot of empirical evidence of the fact, but that seems like a reasonable assumption. And here's our first interrogation segment. Just pick whatever you want, there's no penalty. And even finding that out was quite the feat. That's questionable. We've basically been stalking her. And here's another flashback to 20 minutes ago. See, I don't know why that's in red. And it unlocks a new dialogue option. It doesn't even make sense. It's not a plot point, it's a lack of a plot point. And memories don't work that way. Well, the first time was in a junkyard, the second time was in the superintendent's office. There's a difference. And we catch her up. Apparently they don't expect the player to remember either, because they need yet another flashback. That's 2 already, and we've barely started the chapter. Not counting the couple from the last chapter. This game was designed for people with short-term memory loss. Also, that blue man dressed in black confirms the skin of the people that we're going up against actually is blue, and not just some kind of stylistic racism. And she's pretty upbeat about it. But then again, so are we, and so is the dog, so I guess the dead don't have a lot of baggage. This is definitely in line with the whole we're stalking her aspect of the game. Honestly, at this point, we really come across as a little bit of a creeper. By little, I mean a lot. Be good to know, just in case. You'll notice when she gets sad, her hair visibly droops. It's unusually empathic. Well, we are the protagonists of a video game. That means it's our job to do everything that everybody asks us without complaining. Of course, that's what small children are for, as we learned in Chapter 3. And off we go. So now we get to witness what actually killed her. Pretty sure the bullet through the window was a good starting point. Trust her, yes, but she's going to be completely useless by her own admission. Anyway, back to the plot. Sure, whenever you're in trouble, try lying. Winner, winner. Got that dance lesson on the way here, it'll take a while. Patrol man. Really think the accent should have been on the O there, but what do I know? I'm not a writer. Need some time alone. Can't be that top secret. She's a rookie and she knows about it, apparently. On Infinite Earths. Oh, well, that's new. We are pretty creepy. So apparently Lynn discovers today it's a bad idea to try to put one over on the chief of the game's equivalent of the FBI. Just a note for the future. Also, she might want to learn to be able to do that if she's going to be a full-time detective. Of course, everything's happening tonight. Everything in the world is happening tonight. And you have to admit, he did a pretty good job considering there was no warning whatsoever. So back we go, off to beginning to solve the real puzzle. Now this is the first puzzle by which you actually need to leave the room you start in to solve it, as evidenced by Sissel's little hint. So the only thing we can do right now, you can see there's also a fan down there we can enter, but you can't do anything at this juncture. We can move over to the other side of the room. This is the only actual action we can perform. And here we get yet another hint. Sure, it sounds like fun. It'll lead you to be alive again. Sounds reasonably fun. And yes, those are all words that have to do with baseball. So you can check the microscope in the picture there. They tell you a little bit about what the Pigeon Man is up to, but it's not particularly interesting right now. And we can't get over to the phone at all. So how did we get over here in the first place? Well, I didn't use it earlier in the chapter, but previously we could have used the book, and there it is. So let's wait for us to get our ghost powers back. Damn you, cutscene incompetence. Could have been at the phone by now. Yes, they definitely have chicken. Even the salad. Chicken salad. So now we have the option to go there. Obviously there's no reason to do that whatsoever, unless we really, really, really want chicken. If you do, you'll just get an immediate note from Sizzle. There's absolutely nothing useful you can do. But we can get their number now. And back to work. So technically we should be able to go wherever we want as long as we have the number. But in actuality, apparently we can't use the phone at all. Haha, arbitrary rule sets. Well, we don't always get what we want. I didn't want to be dead. You'll notice that, unlike Lampy, we can actually get into the base of the lamp, which is very consistent, a cute touch, consistent with the fact that Lampy was occupying the base of the lamp himself, and thus we couldn't both possess it. Anyway, our goal is to get to the junkyard, so the only way we can do that is by somehow forcing the cop to call the junkyard. And sure enough, there's something we can draw his attention to that makes him do that. How convenient. It's like someone designed it like this. Yo. Clearly, that's the first thing I would do if I wanted to hide something and stick it somewhere conspicuous. Anyway, this pretty much brings us to the part where I actually can solve the puzzle. So off we go. We'll go off to the junkyard, we'll solve Lynn's murder, hopefully in the next chapter of Let's Play Ghost Trick. See you all tomorrow, hopefully.